Hello. So I'm in my outfit again, Looks pretty good. I know. Don't have to compliment me, I know. But for May the 4th, got this. I'll show you what it is. You probably can already guess. It's pretty similar to the last video. I can call my lightsaber sword thing, right? So if I throw it over there and make it fly towards me, I think it's really neat. I'm really bad at controlling it. Oh, okay. I caught it. And that's not it. That's not it. No. What is up with that sword? Okay, if you move your left hand, you move your body. And, okay, now that I'm back in scene, I can tell you. But, so that's like a force dash, force jump kind of feature, you know? Really, really hard for me to do it because I'm bad at VR, I guess. But the control's pretty simple. Just move your hands and you fly where the sword flies. In the direction that you push your hand. So if I push up, it goes up. If I push that way, it goes that way. If I push over here, it comes over here. Same with the left hand. Now let's get into the circuits. So if we come over here, my gadget's very, very awful. But they're not organized at all. It's just get the sword, that's the object. Get the hand velocities, the speed. If it's greater than a certain amount, well then it lets you. Because if you keep it at nothing, it always flies around no matter what. Like you can't control it at all. It's super awful. So this is just when you push your hand forward with force. The force. No. So that's how that works. And same thing with the left hand, just the object is the player who pressed the button. And now I'll show you how to make it. So, go to your palette, go to CV2, go to search chips, right there. And that's how you search for things, as you know. You just type in the search bar. Yeah. So, first you don't need anything from there. You need to go to your gadgets, CV2 gadgets, and on I believe the second page, toggle button V2. Get one of these. Put it, I don't know, here. That's way too far away. I need to move the camera closer. Okay. That looks good. Okay, now that you've done that, you need a event receiver. These are things you need for pretty much anything in CV2. Event receivers and toggle buttons. So that above, maybe. Okay. Maybe a bit more above. And then configure on your maker pen. I can't show it. Okay. Right in the middle, right there. And then select this on your palette. Hit update 30 hertz. Don't know if. Okay, update 30 hertz. Now that you've done that, own it. Okay. Now you need a couple of ands. So search and. Oh my god. Ands. And create a couple of those. Alright. And a couple of ifs too. and put that beside the ends. And now make the condition of the if the result of the and that it's beside, just like that. And make the top of both of these ands the is pressed on this button. Okay, now that you've done that, you need a rec room object get all with tag. So search rec room object get all with tag. Just like that, put it, I don't know, here. And then get a get element. Get element right there. Okay. And make the objects with tag the list on here. And then don't do anything with the value yet. We'll get to that soon. And then get both your hands velocity. So search velocity. Okay. And then it should be player left hand velocity. Okay, get one of those, put it there. And player right hand velocity. Put it underneath. And make both of the targets whoever pressed the button. Just like that. Okay, now once you have this, you need to wire the ifs to the event receivers. Just like that. The string, I don't know what to call it. They really need a name for that. Now get a couple of vector splits. Vector splits. And put them beside the and velocities. And wire them up. Okay, now that you've done that, add the velocities together. Just like, oh, I've pushed myself away. Just like this. So create a couple of adds and hit configure on your maker pen and hit add input on your palette. Now once you've done that, wire the first vector split to the first and the second to the second, just like this. Now the sum needs to go do a couple of chips, so get greater than and less than chips. Greater than, just like that, and a less. And now clone that. Clone both of them. That's what I meant. Okay, now that you've done that, subscribe. Okay, now that you've done that, make the sum the top one. So there should be a less than for the top one and a greater than for the top one, and same for the bottom one. And make the second one the same on all of them, except for on the less than, it needs to be a negative version. So for the top one, I might say 6, and then here, make that -6. Same for over here. 6 and -6. Okay. This is getting a little complicated, but now you need an OR. OR on your maker pen. Okay. Get a couple of these. Do not just use one OR and like with 4 inputs, because that won't work. You need 2 separate ones. Okay, and then the top OR, move that to the AND here on one of the ANDs at the start, and then same for the bottom one, just do it on a different AND. Now you have this. You should have this. If you don't, I might be going too fast. You can slow down the video. I am talking faster than I can, and I'm not good at talking, so pretty slow. Get impulse adds and put them around here. Okay. And now that you've done that, get the player left hand velocity, and the sum of the velocity should go to one of these, and that should be, or should it? No, it shouldn't. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was wrong. No, what you should do is to get the left-hand velocity and make that the direction, and the object should be the player who pressed the button, and make the impulse add whatever. Okay, so go to the velocity greater than or equal to, and then the OR chip, whichever add you added to that to. So in my case, it's the top one. The if that it's connected to, make the then that impulse, if that made any sense at all, which it probably didn't. And then make the other one the impulse for the other impulse add. And make the direction the right-hand velocity, and the object the get element. Now make your tag. So I don't know what I want my tag to be. Maybe I want it to be subscribe. Just like this. Okay, and now did I not save that? I didn't do it right. Okay. Make it subscribe. Okay. I think I made the wall have that tag, so I'll get rid of it. And now create an object or get a prop or something with that same tag. So in my case, I will get, don't know, a sword. Okay, put that like that. Make it grabbable and give it the tag subscribe. Just like that. Beautiful. Now if I press this button and I swing my right hand up, the sword flies up. And if I swing my left hand, I should fly up. And that all works. You can change the speed of the impulse adds to make it faster or slower. So I would make the top one the right hand and object one. I would make that maybe speed of 6. And the speed of the other one would be, I don't know, 7. And I think that looks pretty good. You can also change the max impulse speed. So I might set this to 9. And this to 9.2, I guess. So this all works now. If I move back, the sword flies towards the direction of my moving hand, so I can call my lightsaber, and I can fly up. I can also dash forward, if I do it right. Hey, I went through the camera. Okay, well, good enough. I know everyone says this, but please subscribe. I mean, 76% aren't, so just saying. But bye, have a good May the 4th, or Revenge of the 5th, or whatever day it is. I don't know. Maybe you're watching this in like 2050, and you're like, who the hell is this guy? But